Okay, so I'm here with head golf coach Cole Noctor. So Cole is in his third season at Butte Central, is that right?
That's correct.
Okay, so he played golf for Montana Tech for 3 years and is a graduate of Butte Central class of 2011. So Cole, you got to tell me the truth. Being the head golf coach has got to be the coolest head coaching job in high school, right?
It's great. Yeah, golfing's fun. You get to be outside. We have a great group of kids. Can't beat it.
I know. You get to play golf every day, right? And you're coaching, right? How cool is that?
Yeah.
So, especially in the fall, right? I mean, the leaves are changing.
Yeah, fall's great, especially in Montana because we're not dealing with as much snow. Kids get to practice all summer on their own, and then we get the season running.
That's awesome.
Yep.
So, explain exactly what does a head golf coach do? Most people may not know.
Yeah, we do, a lot of things, hopefully, well for the kids, but give them swing tips. We work on the driving range a lot, teach them some etiquette. There's a lot of golf etiquette that high schoolers might not be familiar with, and just kind of teach them how to present themselves on the golf course, be patient with themselves. Golf's a brutal sport. It really tests your mental, and the kids do great. I mean, for being young kids, growing into young men, they learn a lot of good, valuable lessons out on the course, how to conduct themselves well, and hopefully, if you get good in high school, you can beat all your friends.
There you go.
Your whole life.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How long have you been playing golf?
I started golfing my sophomore year of high school.
Okay.
Yeah, at Butte Central, and Chad Peterson was my coach. He was a great coach, and we had a really fun team. That was a lot of the reason that drove me to get into the sport, to take it a little more serious, and now to coach.
So what other sports did you play growing up? So you said obviously you started golf late in your life.
Yeah, I played football for a while. I wrestled for a while. Played basketball through high school at Central, and then I played tennis through high school at Central. So
why did you choose golf as the sport that you really wanted to focus on?
I think the challenge. I liked a lot of the sports growing up, but golf was probably the one I was the worst at.
Okay.
And it's all on you on the golf course. There's nothing up to a referee. There's nothing up to a bad call. It's just all you against the course. And I like the challenge of it and wanted to get better.
So what's the coolest golf course you've ever played?
I played Rock Creek Cattle Company over by Deer Lodge, and that's a fantastic course. A few courses in Utah. I lived in Utah for a year and worked on a couple golf courses. I don't know. There's so many good courses out there. It's hard to pick just one.
Okay. So let's talk about this year's team. How many players do you have on the team?
Yeah, we have 14 players on the team this year, which is great. That's really good numbers. It's competitive. We had, just in our first couple practices, we had 5 kids within 2 strokes of each other, so they've been pushing each other and challenging each other already, and they'll continue to do so throughout the year.
So 14. So obviously all 14 can play every week. So how do you determine who gets to play each week?
Yeah, so we only take 5 usually, the top 5 to varsity tournaments. We will have some junior varsity tournaments that the other kids will get to compete and play in, but it's fairly cut and dry in golf. Their scores determine their play, so as long as they're honest, following the rules, and posting their scores correctly, and we follow them at practice, then they determine for themselves who the top 5 is going to be. If we have people that are really close, like at 3 and 4, 4 and 5, they can challenge each other head to head, and the winner of the match might determine who makes the tournament that week.
Wow, so it's a competition. It's not just competing on a weekend. You're competing against each other.
Absolutely, yeah, inter team. So yeah, currently right now we're only a weekend, but right now we have our 3rd through 7th golfers are all within 2 strokes of each other, which is great. So they're all right there, neck and neck. A couple of them will make it this week. A couple new ones might make it next week, just depending on how they play and how they perform. So it's
out of the 14 you have right now, how many of those are seniors or are returning from last year?
Yeah, seniors we have 2 seniors is all. No, 3 seniors. One of them is returning from last year. So we have a lot of new kids. We have, I don't know off the top of my head, I guess. We have 8 new golfers and 6 returning from last year. And we have our first female golfer, which is great. She's a freshman, and she's doing awesome. So hopefully she can get a couple of her friends into it as well, and we can field the full female team too, which would be awesome.
So when you say new golfer, you mentioned that. Does that mean they've never played or they've never played competitively?
Sure. Some of them are new to the sport in general, and some of them are new just to playing competitively, haven't played in high school or in competition yet. So it's a mixture. Yeah.
So you can, so let's kind of, this video is going to go on the Butte Central website, and obviously you're excited about your numbers, but so give me your sales pitch, or there might be some, maybe girls especially are watching right now, they'll see this. Give a sales pitch and why they should join the Butte Central.
Sure, yeah. You know, we don't force golfers that aren't ready to go out and struggle through a tournament or anything. You can just work on the range, get a couple tips, work at your own pace. You know, if you are new to the sport and you just want to get familiar with it, you can do that. And then when you play high school golf, you can play golf. The local courses are fantastic for high school golfers. So you can actually play golf at the Butte Muni, sometimes at the Butte Country Club if they're slow, sometimes at Fairmont for free all through the summer, all through the off season. So it's kind of almost like having a golf membership if you join the sport. So you also can get better off season at your own pace and go out with your friends if you join the team. It's really, they're really great for the kids around here in our community. The golf
awesome.
Pros and all of them.
So you're not, so you don't have to be a scratch golfer to join the team. You've got people that you're saying, you have people who are even new to the sport that are just starting.
Absolutely. We have some people that have never even swung a club until practice this year, and now they're already learning how to hit the ball, learning how to score and how to putt and chip, and you know, if they keep it up all year, then next year hopefully they can go on their own, play all summer, and just really love the sport. It's fantastic.
So how would you determine, besides obviously winning some good stuff, but what would be a successful golf season when it's all said and done this year for you?
Yeah, so a successful golf season for us would be first and foremost that the kids have fun and enjoy the sport. If you have fun and enjoy a sport, especially at a young age, you're going to want to get better on your own time, not just in the 2 months of season. It's a short season. Secondly is to learn the rules, learn the etiquette, so that they can go out on their own, go out with others, and play golf properly. And then third, yeah, I mean, we have a good team. We're going to be competitive this year. You know, I think we have a good chance to send multiple kids to state, which would be fantastic. And we're still pretty young. We only have a couple seniors. We have a lot of juniors and sophomores and freshmen. And I think if everyone keeps pushing each other and really enjoys the sport, then we're going to improve as a team as a whole. Everyone's going to push each other to get better.
That's awesome. So do you do this by yourself, or do you have people helping you coach?
I have help for sure. Marty Riley is I call him a co-head coach because he helps. He's there just as much as me. He's awesome. He's been golfing pretty much his whole life. He's a great golfer and really patient, knows the game well. And then Dave Starskovich, who I played with at Montana Tech, is also going to help us out this year. I don't know if he'll be able to go to as many tournaments, but he'll be there for practices and to help the kids out. And he's a better golfer than me, so